is a marketing technology director with WFG's sister company, formerly known as West, now is My Home. So just a little bit about Aaron, for those of you who don't know, maybe you're new and haven't attended a meeting with us just yet. He helps real estate teams, solo agents, and mortgage professionals go from good to great by uncovering blind spots in their business and implementing innovative systems in areas of brand development, lead generation, CRM, and social media. Aaron is an Inman ambassador, Inman contributing author, podcast host, and one of the only NAR certified technology instructors in the country. So as a part of My Home, formerly known as West, as I mentioned, the consulting division of WFG family of companies, Aaron is a consultant with some of the top agents, or has consulted with some of the top agents and brokerages in the country. And just a reminder for all of you on the call today, so Aaron's services come at no cost to the clients of WFG Title. And Aaron's goal is to simply help you get in front of your desired prospect and help you turn those into closed transactions. And with that, I'm going to hand the mic over to Mr. Aaron Lacey. Aaron, take it away. Thank you.
Awesome, Joe. Thank you so much for that great introduction. And welcome everybody to today's session on TikTok for loan officers. So again, as Joe mentioned, I'm Aaron Lacey. Welcome everybody to the session today. I know we've got a few additional folks coming in. Joe will be admitting everybody into the room today. So we're going to cover TikTok for real estate. And I am excited to dive into TikTok and show you the opportunity that exists for you, a loan officer in the mortgage space for real estate. So regardless of the location you're in, there is a big opportunity for you to build an audience, stay top of mind, and generate business utilizing TikTok. So again, really excited that you've decided to join us today for this session. Let me share with you quickly a little more information about myself, and then we're going to dive right into TikTok. And I'm going to start off by showing you who is really doing incredibly well with mortgage on TikTok. And then what should be your first video, whether you've used TikTok and you're using it now and you're creating content on it, or you haven't yet and you have no idea what TikTok even is. I want to make sure we fill those gaps for you today. So my name is, again, Aaron Lacey. I'm a psychology-driven digital marketing coach for real estate, and I help loan officers all over the country level up in your business. Okay, so through branding, through social media strategy, lead generation, staying top of mind. Okay, so I'm a resource for Joe and Joe's team. And if you want to connect with me, reach out to Joe. He's got access to my calendar. And again, I don't sell any products or services. Okay, so my goal here is just to help you see the opportunity that exists with TikTok. Okay. And then again, help you grow your business. So with that said, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and dive into TikTok here for a second. And as Charles mentioned earlier, okay, the average age of a home buyer is in their 30s. And the average age of a TikTok user, while it is in the average age of a TikTok user is mid-20s. But if you look at who really is using TikTok and who is using it more and more, and the fastest growing audience of TikTok, that is millennials and baby boomers. And millennials are really anybody 40 years old or under. Okay. And so that is a massive percentage. Over around 40%, 35% of TikTok users are millennials, which means they're the target age for home buyers, which means it's a great place for you to be. And then the largest community or demographic on TikTok are Gen Z, right? And Gen Z are in their 20s and a little younger than that. But those are the children of decision makers, of people that are looking to buy, maybe looking to refi. So you have the opportunity to get in front of the kids that are very influential in decision making, and then even get in front of the biggest audience of home buyers in the market right now, and those would be millennials. Okay, so that's your opportunity with TikTok, you guys. Let's go ahead and just dive into TikTok. And Sherry said she's not able to hear. Sherry, turn your volume up on your computer or your device that you're listening on. Make sure that also there's a button on the bottom left of your Zoom window. It should be a mute button, but right next to that mute button, you'll see a little arrow up. Click on that and just ensure that your speaker, you've selected the correct speaker there. Okay. All right, you guys. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to go through some popular TikTokers in the mortgage space. We're going to talk about types of content you can add to TikTok. And then we're going to actually go through and I'm going to show you how to add your first video to TikTok. Okay. So let's get right into TikTok. Now you'll notice I'm accessing TikTok, right? I'm on TikTok from my web browser. Most people don't get to TikTok this way. They use the TikTok app. Okay. But I'm doing this just for the sake of our presentation today. And you'll notice that TikTok is made up of videos,
movie line? Top 5 unwritten
right, that automatically play as I scroll through. This is the TikTok
Holy Spirit activate.
Okay. And let me go ahead and just pause that for a second. This is very similar to what you've seen on Instagram with Instagram Reels. Okay. It's these short video clips that are somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 to 60 seconds long. That's what TikTok is. Okay. TikTok are just these vertical format. You'll notice how they're vertical in nature. So what is right? And when I say vertical, I mean they're taller than they are wide.
Starting off with some wag.
So let me stop right here. So they're where people are recording them holding their phone in a vertical format like this. Okay. And so they're recording 15 to 60 second long videos. They're posting them to TikTok and people are seeing them. In fact, thousands, tens of thousands of people are watching these videos. Here's what's happening, you guys. Okay. TikTok and Instagram are in a war. They're in a battle for your attention. In fact, they're in a battle for everybody's attention. Facebook right now is losing market share. It's losing eyeballs. It's losing attention. And that's why it's promoting its Instagram Reels content very aggressively, because what's happened is TikTok on average is getting 10 times the amount of exposure as the average Instagram Reels video. Let me just repeat that. If you took a video, you recorded a video of you maybe talking about a loan product or talking about mortgage or the mortgage process, and you posted that to Instagram as a reel, and you took that same video and you posted it to TikTok, you're going to find that you will roughly, on average, get about 10 times the amount of views on TikTok than you would on Reels. Okay, that's what's happening with Reels. People are spending a lot more time, a lot more attention on TikTok than Reels. Now, here's the other thing. If you think about who you work with, your ideal client, and they are older than a millennial, they're a boomer or older, a baby boomer or older, so they're above the age of 40, 45, then take the strategy I tell you today and leverage the strategy on Instagram. Okay. It's the exact same strategy. Okay. So Instagram Reels and TikTok are identical almost. Okay. But if you're working with people under the age of 45, TikTok is definitely where you want to be. Okay. So let's talk about TikTok here for a second as well. By the end of 2022, almost 2 billion users will have watched a TikTok video. 2 billion users nationally. Okay. And for you want to lead with education. And that's where I'm going to pivot over to one of the most popular loan officers on TikTok. And it's this gentleman right here. His name's Scott Bentley. He's got almost 900,000 followers on TikTok. His TikTok videos have received over 12 million likes. Over 12 million likes. Okay. Okay, you guys. So you're probably wondering, well, how is Scott turning his videos into closed transactions, into into, into purchases, into refis, right? How is he generating borrower business, right? Utilizing TikTok. Well, I'm going to show you here in a second. Now, let's take a look at, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump over here for a second, over to Google. And I'm going to type in mortgage into Google. And here's what I love about Google. Google tells me what people are looking for related to the search term that I type in. So when I typed in TikTok for mortgage into Google, look what Google showed me. Right at the very top, it said, people also ask, do mortgage lenders monitor your bank account? Why is it so hard to get a mortgage right now? Why would a bank not approve a mortgage? And what will stop us getting a mortgage? According to Google, these are the most commonly asked questions related to this search. Do you think there are a lot of people that have these questions? The answer is yes, absolutely. Do you think it would be a valuable use of your time to take out your phone, hit record, and say, hi, my name is Emma Lee with GMCC, and I want to make sure we get your questions asked. Recently, it was asked, do mortgage lenders monitor your bank account? And here's the answer. Or there was a question recently asked, what will stop us from getting a mortgage? Well, here are the 3 things that will prevent you from moving forward and getting a mortgage, or that could prevent you from getting a mortgage. And here's number 1, number 2, number 3. If you have any additional questions or comments on that, please comment on the video or reach out to me privately. Happy to help you. Okay. So let me now jump back into TikTok here for a second. And by the way, you guys, if anybody has any questions along the way here, unmute yourself, ask your question, type your question right into chat, right? I'm going to just put type question here. Okay. I'm happy to get your questions answered. I want to make sure everybody is incredibly clear with the opportunity that TikTok presents you, so that moving into 2023, you understand how to use TikTok, how to create videos on TikTok, what types of videos you should be creating, and what are the results that you can expect. And whether you want to even use TikTok, or maybe you're just going to stick with Instagram Reels. Okay. So let's look now at what Scott Betley, that mortgage guy, let's look at what he's doing on TikTok. Okay. I'm going to look at his most recent video. In fact, this video, if I click on this video, he created this video 2 hours ago. And the comment is, you shouldn't be proud of helping someone with a 590 credit score buy a house. You are setting them up for failure. And look what the video is. It's a 6-second long video with music playing in the background and basically him just dismissing this comment. So what happened was, this was a comment on a previous video that he created, and he's just acknowledging the comment. You guys, that is a video that he's just created. And by the way, this video has 1,300 views already. Let's go to the video that he created previous to this. And this video says, I say you are pre-approved for $400,000 home. What about this home listed at $575,000? Okay, so here's what he's done. He's taken a fun soundtrack and he's just created a 8-second long video, you guys. This is 8-second long video to follow along with a mortgage-related theme to this fun sound. You guys, this video he created 1 day ago. It's got over 20,000 views.
Where should I put my...
It's got over 20 comments. Okay. This person here is asking a question about, what if I have a down payment for more than $275,000? What am I going to buy? Right? This is what's called a lead. Okay. Okay, but what used to be 400 is now 575. Do you work in New York State? Do you work in New York State? There's another lead. Okay. Some people just laughing, having fun, right? That's one video. Okay, let's go one more. Now, this is a millennial, and he's making fun videos that are very topical, right? Related to mortgage, related to questions and comments people are having. What you could do if you wanted to is you could look at the subject of his videos and you could create the exact same videos on your own, right? What I might even do is look at which ones are the most popular. So if I scroll down on his page, you'll notice, see these numbers at the bottom of his videos? Those are the number of views that video has received. This video right here, 50,000 views. If we keep scrolling down, here's a video with 70,000 views. Let's see what the topic is of this. This says, do you think I can buy a house with an $1,100 truck payment on $45,000 a year? Okay. Funny scenario, right? What would be your answer? Probably not, but I don't know. It depends on what the debt to income ratio, depends on a number of things, right? So let's see how he addresses this question. Okay. So again, he's having fun with this. He simply posted the question that somebody else had commented or asked him in a previous video. He created a video with this 5 seconds long, and he used a soundtrack where the sound said at the very end, "No, sir." Okay. You guys, how long do you think it took him to create this video and upload it to TikTok? I'm guessing 5 minutes. He's got almost 70,000 views on this video alone. Okay. So now you'll see other things like this one here. Again, he's doing just kind of some fun, silly related videos, but they're all mortgage related. They're all mortgage related. Okay. So highly encourage you to follow that mortgage guy on TikTok. And by the way, I know we haven't talked about the fact that you may not have a TikTok account yet. If you don't have one, simply download the TikTok app or go to tiktok.com and register. Okay. It takes about 30 seconds to get a TikTok account. Download the app, create a username for yourself. He chose that mortgage guy. What I would recommend for you, your first and last name, your first and last name. If your first and last name are not available, let's just say, for example, we're Margaret and Margaret goes to sign up and her first and last name is not available. I would add the word loans afterwards, or I would add the word mortgage afterwards. Okay. Everybody got that? Somebody asked, Margaret, in fact, asked, how may I change the name on TikTok? We can get into that in a moment. If you already have a TikTok username that you want to change, you can change it. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to move over to somebody else in another loan officer, somebody else in the mortgage industry on TikTok. And that's an LO named Mandy Phillips. Mandy Phillips. She's got about 72,000 followers. She's got over 1 million likes. And you'll notice she has a little bit of a different approach. Okay. So what she does, instead of just having fun and kind of entertaining and educating, or educating through entertainment, like the previous person I just showed you, what Mandy does is she uses her TikTok account to clear up misconceptions about mortgage and answer questions via video and comments. Okay, so she does kind of these role-playing scenarios. Okay, so she really emphasizes for home buyers to choose a loan officer that's well-versed in the changing market, and she provides tips. So if we take a look at Mandy, you'll notice her videos are this one. She's sitting in her car, pulls out her phone, records herself talking about, should I pay off a credit card before purchasing or before getting qualified for a home? How would you answer that question? What if a buyer said, Chris, should I pay off my credit cards before getting pre-qualified? What would you say? You'd probably say, no, don't pay off your credit cards prior to. I don't know what your answer might be, right? But she's answering that question. She also is using what's called a green screen filter that's available on TikTok to address different pieces of news and information related to mortgage. So Dave Ramsey posted on, it looks like Instagram or Facebook, your credit score doesn't matter. Mandy screenshotted that. And then she's using what's called the green screen filter. I'll show you how to use that in a second to basically be a talking head over Dave's post. Let's see what she has to say here. If we can get this to play here. Let's see if we can get it to work. Okay, so maybe that's not going to work for us. Let's see if any of hers will play. Maybe not. I'm going to click on refresh. Let's try this one more time.
I hate this so much. This is terrible advice. To say that a credit score is nothing more than an I love debt score is just a lie. I don't think credit scores are perfect, and I don't even really like that we have to use this system. But here's why this is terrible advice. David.
Okay, so you'll see what she just did. She basically took this really popular influencer type person, Dave Ramsey, and she's now adding her voice, her perspective, her opinion over his, right, for her audience. And by the way, this post of Dave's, look, it got a lot of engagement. And so she's taking something that's been posted already by somebody else that's really popular, and she's attaching herself to that. By the way, this video has 21,000 views. This video next to that has 900,000 views. Let's find out why. I'm going to go ahead and click on this.
Did you buy a new car?
She created this video 3 days ago. And yeah, let me repeat that. This video has 900,000 views, right? Wow.
Oh, no, that's my daughter's. Isn't it pretty? Oh, thank God. Remember, you're an escrow and you can't be buying any new cars. But yes, very pretty.
Okay. So what is she doing here? She is having a conversation with herself. So while it's entertaining, it's also educational. Okay. How did she do this, you guys? She used fun little filters. She recorded herself speaking, put on some fake sunglasses, put on a different outfit, recorded herself responding to herself using the TikTok video editor, added those video clips in, and then submitted it. Okay. Here's the thing, you guys. For you, you may be seeing TikTok for the first time. You may be looking at these videos and going and thinking to yourself, I have no idea how to create these. But it's the same thing as my 6-year-old son watching the X Games, seeing a professional bicyclist do 3 flips in the air, and he's never ridden his bicycle one day in his life. Okay. Here's the thing, you guys, we have to practice in order to get this good. Okay. But I can tell you that this may be something that you like. This may not be something that you like. That's okay. You get to decide how you want to present yourself and how you want to educate people. This is what Mandy chose to go with, and this seems to be working well for her. You can duplicate what she's doing if you want. You can go in a completely different direction. But what I'll say is it's working really well for her. You guys, let's go move forward to another loan officer. Okay. Excuse me. So this loan officer's name is Jordan Nutter. And she describes her account as being kind of funny with a side of home buying. Okay. So she's trying to use humor to educate people on things like jumbo loans, closing costs, how student loans can affect your mortgage approval rate, right? So if we look at some of the things she's doing, right, here she is just again in front of the camera, and she's talking about different situations and scenarios, okay, regarding mortgage, regarding borrowing, regarding lifestyle. Look right here, this one, 50,000 views, new loan limits for 2023.
Than 2022. For 2022, they're at 647,200. For 2023, we're at 726,200.
Okay, so she's going over the maximum conforming loan limits, right? And this is a minute-long video. What she's done is she's screenshotted, right, the news, And now she's using the green screen filter to discuss what's happening. You guys, she's gotten 80 comments and 60,000 views on this. And by the way, let's look at the comments she has. Do VA loan limits change too? Well, this person may be looking for a VA loan. That's a lead. I was told a $500,000 loan on a USDA rural qualifying property would be considered a jumbo loan. That's a conversation, potential lead. Do you cover Massachusetts? Lead. Any new rates for USDA FHA? Lead. Idaho? Lead. I have a few clients that need you. Do you work in Texas too? That's another lead. See these questions she's getting asked? In California, can I use an FHA loan to buy land and build on it for one mortgage payment? What are the requirements and steps involved? Do you guys see the opportunity here? That's another lead, right? She probably had to put together and grow a team in order to respond to all of these leads that she's getting, because she is consistently sharing educational information on TikTok. And do these look like kids? Look at Joe here. There's Joe, what looks to be his wife and their child. That's not a kid. That's a home buyer. How about these two? How about this one? Looks like she's in her wedding dress here, right? You think someone that's newly married probably wants to buy a house with their significant other, especially before they have their first child? No question. Absolutely. Okay. So are there opportunities on TikTok? Would anybody now say that there's no opportunity on TikTok? Okay. So we now come to agreement that there is absolutely opportunity for us to grow our business using TikTok. Do you have any questions on how to use TikTok from just a content type standpoint, educational standpoint? Let me share just a couple other people with you. And don't compare yourself to the fact that maybe they're not the same age as you. And you go, man, those young people, they know how to do all this. But for me, I've been in the business for 25 years, or I'm in my 50s or 60s. I don't know how to do any of this. You don't know how to do it because you haven't started yet. That's the only reason. But guess what? When you do start, your experience is going to be priceless. You sharing that experience with people. Let's look at what Michael has done here. Michael has 163,000 followers. He's generated over 1.5 million likes. Michael is a loan originator. He's an LO, just like you. He's only been posting to TikTok for about 2 years, by the way. Okay. And what he does is, he just kind of uses a little bit of humor to educate people, So if we look at what he's doing, you'll see he has kind of some fun little skits he does. For example, this video got 50,000 views. He's doing a silly little dance, and it's probably an 8-second long video. So again, this is another person that I would follow. Take a look at what they're doing. I'm going to keep moving forward. Here's a loan officer that appears to be a little older than these other ones. Her name's Rebecca Richardson. Okay. And here's what Rebecca does well. Okay. So her tagline is keep it real in real estate. And she shares information most lenders don't. So she updates her TikTok regularly with advice for home buyers on mortgage and financial literacy. So she's leading with mortgage and financial education. So let's take a look at what Rebecca is doing. Okay. So it looks like here's a video that says, do this first before shopping for a home. Here's one. Should I buy or should you buy in this market? A word of caution. Why are loan limits going up? VA loans. Get your facts straight. Is it a good time to buy a home? Let's go ahead and just click on this one about VA loans.
I hate to break it to you, but what you think you know about the VA loan is probably wrong. One of the most disappointing things that I see as a lender is how much misinformation there is about the VA loan. Why should you listen to me? I'm Rebecca, the Mortgage Mentor. I keep it real, close your deal, and that's why you follow me. Beyond the fact that our veterans deserve to use...
Okay, you know what I like that Rebecca does? She gets right into it. And in fact, as you start to create some video content on TikTok or Reels or anywhere else, just know that we have to grab people's attention within the first 2 seconds. And I love what Rebecca does. She hooks them right away and grabs their attention, you guys. I love how she does that. So again, she's another great one to follow. Another really good one to follow. Okay, so I just shared with you 5 top producing loan officers that are really taking advantage of TikTok. Okay, hopefully everybody got their names written down. So it was that mortgage guy, Mortgage Mandy, Another Home Loan, Your Mortgage Guide, and The Mortgage Mentor. Now, if you want to learn more about these people or see what type of content's being created, go to TikTok.com and at the top, type in mortgage lending in the search box, and you'll see all the TikTok accounts that are creating videos for the topic of mortgage lending. And you'll also see underneath that there are 800 million views on videos using the topic mortgage lending. Here's a loan officer right here named Deals with Hallie, who's talking about what you need to know before starting the home buying process. Here's a team out of Bellingham, Washington, that's just introducing themselves. Let's click on this one here, Mortgage Mail Carrier. In fact, she has 4,700 followers, but if I go back, you'll notice this video here for Mortgage Mail has 2 million views, almost 3 million views. Let's click on this one.
Okay, so
it says when you're a mortgage lender and you ask for a bank statement.
All we need to finalize your pre-approval is your most recent bank statement. Totes, let me just send you a screenshot. Oh, I actually need your bank statement. Oh, okay. Here is my transaction summary. Bank statement. My bank statement is like 17 pages long. So here's just the first page. I'm only going to give you that one. All pages, all of them, all the pages of your bank statement.
Okay, guys. So you'll see that she's using humor to share a little bit of a scenario in the mortgage process. Okay. So again, just kind of having some fun with it, you guys. 2,300 comments on this video, right? 2,300 comments on this video alone. Do you think there's opportunity with sharing mortgage information on TikTok? So again, you guys, you can scroll through. What I would do is see what people are doing that's working and duplicate that. You guys, here's the other thing I want to share with you. If I type in mortgage, here's what I really like about TikTok. I went to TikTok.com, I'm logged in the search box at the top, I typed in the word mortgage. TikTok will show me the most popular topics related to mortgage. Look at the most popular topic related to mortgage. Mortgage loan tips. Do you have tips that you could provide a borrower that would help them figure out what type of loan, which loan officer to choose, that would help them out throughout that process, especially as they're looking to buy a home at the very beginning, you guys? That's how we do it. Somebody said, how to get over the feeling that I don't look good on video. I'm not going to say who wrote that in chat to me, but I will tell you this. I get that the people I've shown you would be considered attractive, right? Attractive. It doesn't hurt being attractive, but it doesn't negatively affect you if you wouldn't necessarily consider yourself a highly attractive person, you guys, because at the end of the day, it's not how you look. It's more so about the information that you present. Does that make sense, you guys? It's about the value of the information that you're sharing. That's what matters. It doesn't matter how you look. In fact, you'll find if you scroll through TikTok, there's a lot of people that you would not consider attractive that are doing incredibly well on TikTok. So it's not, appearances don't matter. Get over how you look. This is no longer an optional function of your business. This concept of creating videos, using social media and sharing those videos on social media. This is now a critical and required aspect of your business, you guys. So here's what I want to go back to. Again, I typed the word mortgage into TikTok, the search box. Look at the top categories for mortgage rates, mortgage loan officer, mortgage loan tips, mortgage payoff hacks, mortgage payments, right? Okay. And over on the right-hand side, you'll see the mortgage lending hashtag has over 10 million views. Mortgage lender hashtag has over 55 million views. The hashtag mortgage has over 1.5 billion views. What are the 3 hashtags I would add to my TikTok videos? Mortgage, mortgage lender, and mortgage lending. Vicky, Margaret said, how to duplicate myself on the video. Not sure what you mean there. Vicky said, do you have training or video how to create a video with TikTok? I'm going to share with you right now. Let's get right into TikTok. Yeah, thank you so much for all your questions, by the way. Really appreciate that, you guys. Yeah, so here's what we're going to do next. We're going to get right into TikTok right on my phone. Okay. Give me 1 second, and we're going to pop that open. All right. Hopefully everybody can now see my phone, and I'm right in TikTok. Margaret, did you have another question?
Yeah, because earlier you showed the video and it was they duplicate themselves, adding the eyeglasses.
Okay.
And that's they duplicate themselves. And how do I do that?
So they do that through video editing. When I say video editing, Margaret, what they're doing really is they're standing in a room, recording themselves saying, is now a good time to buy? Then they change their shirt and they just move into a different position. And they say, yes, now is a good time to buy. Why is it a good time to buy? Because interest rates are still historically low. What do you mean historically low? Is that helpful, Margaret? So that's yes. All they're doing. That's all they're doing. So they're just recording multiple clips, and then they put them together in a sequence to where it looks like that you are looking at yourself. It requires some practice. Here's the other thing I would do, you guys. I would go to Google and I would search for TikTok video creation tips. And there are guides and tutorials that'll walk you right through some of those neat kind of entertaining, but also educational strategies. And Margaret, I love that you asked that question, you guys, because here's the thing that I want to share with you. If you just create a video talking about, interest rates, right? It's going to be a little dry. You know what I mean? And when I say dry, it's going to be a little boring. But if you add some fun aspect to it, some sort of edgy, like entertainment piece where it has neat music in the background, or it's a fun scenario, Margaret, where you're talking to yourself, you're going to increase the value of that video substantially. Does that make sense? Because now not only are you educating, but you're also entertaining them. They're getting to see a little bit of your humor, your personality. That's where you truly can make a difference and win with your content. So you guys, here's what I want to do. Here I am right in TikTok. Okay, so I just opened the TikTok app. You'll see, make sure you get this installed on your phone. And also, if you already had TikTok on your phone, make sure that you have the latest version. So go to the App Store or the Google Play Store and search for TikTok and make sure that you have the latest version. So if it says update, go ahead and update to the most recent version. So here's what TikTok looks like, you guys. Again, I'm just going to scroll through my TikTok feed, and we've got videos. This comment all types of videos, right? You guys hear about? And that's what TikTok is all about, right? It's just scrolling through one video after the next. Okay, so I'm just going to point out a few features, and then I want to show you how to get into the actual TikTok video editor. Okay, so you'll notice right here on this screen, on the right side, you'll see a little bubble with a little circle with a plus sign that has a little circle that's in a red circle. That is the profile photo for the creator of this video, and that plus sign will allow me to follow them. The heart that's underneath that has the 4.5 M, that is how many times this video has been liked. And in fact, this video has been liked 4.5 million times. the little dialogue icon with 23.7K underneath that, that's represents comments. This video has 23,000 comments on it. The little, what looks like a bookmark, the little square with the kind of up arrow in it, 335.0K. This video has been saved by other TikTok users 335,000 times. And then the arrow pointing away from the screen with 254.9. This video has been shared 254,000 times. You'll see on the bottom left, it says Megatron LIV. I'm guessing the name of this profile is Megatron Live. Megatron is probably that dog's name, would be my guess. That's the account name. So in your case, Margaret, your name would be there. It would say Margaret Say. Underneath that, you'll see where it says, he knows I'll allow him to break the rules, smiley face. That is the video caption. That's the video caption. So when you go to post your video, you can add a caption similarly to Facebook and Instagram and these other social media platforms you probably have used. Underneath that, you'll see this person has added 4 hashtags to their caption. Hashtag dogs of TikTok, hashtag dog, hashtag viral, hashtag FYP. Underneath that, you'll see the music or audio that this video has associated or selected. On the very bottom right, you'll see a little circle. That is also the audio or sound or music that's connected to this video. And if you click on that, you can actually use this sound or this music if you wanted to. You'll notice these are the other TikTok videos that have used this same sound or music. And if you want to use this, click on that pink pulsating button at the bottom that says use this sound. Okay, here's what we're going to do, you guys. Any other questions on just the layout of a TikTok video? Comments? Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and create our first one, you guys. And you'll notice at the bottom, we're on home. You'll see next to that now, you'll see a plus sign right in the bottom middle. To the right of that, you'll see inbox. And to the very right of that, you're going to see profile. If you click on the very right, that'll take you to your profile. If you click on now, that's going to take you to what's called TikTok Now. We're not going to talk about this. You don't need to worry about this. If you click on inbox, that's going to take you to your messaging inbox. If you click on plus, this will take you to where you can create a TikTok video. Okay. So here's what we would do, you guys. What we would do is we would go ahead and start recording. You'll notice we can click on and use the camera, and it automatically added this video to here. I'm just going to point it down. If you look at the very bottom, you'll see 3 words: now, camera, and templates. You want to be on camera. Okay, you want to be on camera. That's how you get to the TikTok camera, is by clicking on camera. You'll notice now we have a few options here. At the very top, we can add a sound. Okay, that allows us to add music or another sound to the background. Remember those TikTokers earlier that had some interesting sounds, even other people talking? That's where they found them. They clicked on add sound. And the very top right, you're going to see, you're going to see these arrows that appear in a circular format. That allows you to switch between the rear-facing camera, which is on this side, and the front-facing, which is now going to show me. Front-facing camera, I'm going to click that one more time. That's now going to switch to the rear-facing camera. I'm going to switch that to the front-facing so that I can point out some of these other features here, you guys. This right here allows you to set the recording limit and set a timer for recording. So what you'll do is, if you want to set your phone up somewhere and get back a little bit and start recording, you can set a timer, either a 3 or a 10-second long timer. And once it hits that timer, it will start recording. Underneath that, you're going to see a little pin and a little checkbox. That's going to allow you to turn what's called beauty mode on or off. Beauty mode. That's really not doing a whole lot for me, but anyway, it may do more for you. Okay. So anyway, right now it's on. Okay. You guys see those wrinkles? It's on. If I turn it off, now you can see like all the imperfections. On, off, on, off. I'd just leave it on. Why not? But at the end of the day, you guys, it doesn't matter what you look like, how many wrinkles you have, whether you're balding like me or you've got a ton of hair, whether your hair's done or not, whether your makeup's done, nobody cares. Okay, let me just repeat that. Nobody cares how you look. Okay, let's keep moving on. All right, let's look at the 3 circles here. What is that? The 3 circles there are called filters. That's if we want to change our appearance even more. Let's not ever touch that. We don't want to mess around with that. The next option here, you're going to see the speed in which the video you record will play. This is this speed in which the video will play. You'll notice when I click on that 1x, I've got 0.3, 0.5, 1, 2, and 3. These, if I record in 2 speed or record in 3 speed, when I play that video back, it will be super fast. If I record in 0.3 speed and I play that video back, it will be super slow. It'll be in slow motion, you guys. Okay, that's what that is. And then I'm going to get out of that here. Let me go ahead and get out of that. You'll notice that there's also a down arrow here. Let me click on that down arrow. I've got 2 other options. I've got clips. Clips allows me to insert an animated clip into my video. Again, if we want to have some fun with our video and insert an animated clip to maybe prove a point, to add some entertainment or humor, we can do that. And then you'll also see Q&A. If I click on Q&A, that allows me to ask a question and answer a question. Here's the thing, you guys. I want to point these out to you just so you know what's available. For the most part, you're never going to use any of these. Okay? Here's what you're going to use. This thing right here, that's called effects. Effects. So what you're going to do is we're going to click on effects, and effects are otherwise known as filters. Okay? All right, you guys. So here's what I'm going to do. What we want to do is click on the search icon. Did everybody see that? See this little magnifying glass right here? Actually, this effect's kind of cool. Okay, see that little search icon right there, you guys, the little magnifying glass? Click on that. And what I want you to do at the very top under the search box, I want you to type in green screen. Green screen. Everybody with me? So you guys do this on your own right now. Type in green screen. Okay? You want to select the first option there, green screen. And you can tell the popularity of these filters based on how many videos have been created using these filters. You'll notice that top one underneath green screen, it says 528.7M videos, 528 million TikToks have been created using this filter. That's pretty crazy, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and select that. Now, here's what we've got. You guys, there's a little bit of a lag between me using TikTok and me speaking, so pardon the lag, but we'll just keep moving forward. Okay, so now we've got a green screen, right? So now how do we use this green screen? Well, we click on the screen. Let me go back to effects, and you'll notice, okay, so it popped off there for a second. See that plus sign on the bottom left? It should be on the bottom left of your screen. Click on that. That will allow you to access your camera roll. Your camera roll. Now, what you want to do is you want to pull up something that you want to get in front of. In this case, let's say it's a news article that you've pulled up on your phone or something you've screenshotted or taken a picture of. Let's say that this is a mortgage application that you just want to add commentary to. What you might consider doing is saying, hi, Aaron Lacey with GMCC here, and I want to take you through how to fill out a mortgage application. Hi, Aaron Lacey, GMCC. Hey, you've seen this headline in the news, and I want to tell you about why it's not correct, why that's not the case. hey, you may have heard of a 2-1 buy down or a 3-1 buy down or a permanent buy down, but check this out. Here's what you may want to consider before using a buy down. You guys, any questions on using the green screen option? Again, I love green screen because it's easy. It allows us to just talk about an existing topic. Okay. So I'm going to X out of that here. I'm going to go back and click on the plus sign. I'm going to click on camera. So camera's at the very bottom middle. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And here we are, we're back. I'm going to come back over here and maybe I just create my first TikTok for you. And we just do a regular TikTok. So I'm going to also show you too that you'll notice at the bottom middle, you see these different numbers here. The first one stands for the 15 seconds. These represent the length of your TikTok video. So if you are only going to talk for 15 seconds or your video is only going to be 15 seconds in length, choose that first one. If your video is going to be 60 seconds, you can choose that one. Or if it's going to be up to 3 minutes, you can choose that third one. Okay. Anybody have any questions on that? So that basically allocates time for that length, right? It doesn't necessarily restrict you. Like I could choose 60 seconds and then I could just end up recording for only 15 if I wanted to. Does that make sense, you guys? Here's what I would say. Just use 60 pretty much every time. Just use 60. So here we are. We're going to record our first video. Hi, you guys. Aaron Lacey with GMCC. And hey, I've broken down what it will cost you to qualify for a $750,000 mortgage. And let me go through what that looks like. So I'm recording my first clip. Okay, you guys, so check this out. So here's what you need. I don't know, maybe you have a whiteboard you could draw on and you could run through some scenarios for people using that whiteboard and you just record in clips. And you'll notice, if you look down, you'll notice there are 2 clips there. And when I'm done recording my clips, I'll simply click on this checkbox. That allows me to move to the next step. You know what it's doing for me right now? It's then replaying all of my clips. And if at this point, if I wanted to, I could go ahead and click on next and post this TikTok right to TikTok, or I've got some other options, you guys. Look at the top right. See the letters. I can add text. I can add text to my video. Okay, I can't spell, but don't worry about that. So I can add text to my video by clicking on the letters at the top right. The second option down allows me to add a sticker to my video. In fact, I could even ask people a question. I could click on poll and say, do you plan on buying a home in 2023? Anybody that responds to that is the start of a conversation. Even the people that say no. Say, hey, just curious, you said no. Thanks so much for filling out my quiz. I'm just curious. Are you in a home that you see yourself in for the next 10 years? I don't know. It could start a conversation, you guys. Okay, underneath that, we have the option to add another filter. Underneath that, we can add a filter to our face. Underneath that, we can trim. This gets advanced, but this is the actual video editor, if you will. But this allows us to trim a clip if we want to remove part of the beginning, or if we go to the end and we want to remove part of the end, we can trim our video using this. We'll click on save. That'll take us back here, you guys. And when we're all done,
you guys,
playing
Aaron
around
Lacey
with this,
GMCC.
we'll
And,
click
hey,
on
I've
next.
broken.
You guys, we're at the last step. Here's our caption. I would say something like, can you afford a $775,000 home? Find out right now. So that would be the caption. I'll add some hashtags. I'm trying to type mortgage, but of course I can't spell. Don't worry about that. We'll just keep moving on. Okay. Underneath that, you also see that I can allow comments. We're good to go there. Here's what I'm going to do, you guys. At this point, I'm going to click on post, and we'll post that right to TikTok. That's how easy it is. The easy part is this. The hard part is, here's the hard part, you guys. Okay. The hard part is this. Hi, I'm Aaron Lacey with GMCC, and I want to show you how easy it is to qualify for a $750,000 mortgage if you have a full-time job. You know what I mean? That's the hard part. The hard part is clicking that record button. So if you can click the record button, you can create TikToks. How many TikToks should you create, you guys? Shoot for one a week. Time block every Tuesday at 10 a.m. 30-minute time block to record one video based on an interaction, an engagement, a conversation, a question, an answer that you had with a borrower recently. Just share what that was, even if it's a 15, 20, 30-second long answer, you guys. Post that. Do that one time a week, every Tuesday at 10. Do it for the next 4, 8, 12 weeks. I'm telling you, you're going to see a difference in your business because of it, you guys. That's it. That's all I got for you. Any questions before we move on today? Did everybody find this useful, valuable use of your time?
Thank you, Aaron. That's very good.
My pleasure.
I think we need to practice, Yeah, I will try after this meeting, okay? I'm going to try it.
I have a question. I look at my TikTok, I cannot find the green screen you were talking about.
Okay, make sure you use that magnifying glass, click on that and search for green screen.
Magnifying glasses.
Yep. Somebody else asked, Vicky asked, can you use TikTok? Can you manage that from the computer? Not very effectively. Yeah, use the app for sure. Awesome, you guys. Well, thank you so much. And again, as a reminder, Charles has some great things to say about Joe and his team at WFG National Title. They've never made a mistake. That's impressive. That's a tall order to continue to be perfect. But they do a really, really good job, you guys. So I'm here because of Joe Setterlin, WFG National Title. If you haven't connected with Joe, if you haven't given an escrow team a shot at one of your transactions, let them show you how they work. They're phenomenal.
Awesome. Aaron, thank you so much. Phenomenal job once again. This was a good one. You made it look really easy. And guys, I know Aaron made it look easy, but if you need some help and you want to connect one-on-one, let's do it. Again, as Aaron mentioned, his team over at My Home and Aaron are a service of WFG National Title, a free service provided to you by us here at WFG. We would love to connect with you. We would love the opportunity to continue to earn your business. Charles, James, GMCC, everybody, thank you for joining us. Thank you for your time today. Greatly look forward to the next one and look forward to connecting with all of you. So thank you so much.
All right. Take care.
Thank you so much, Joe. Aaron.
We'll see you soon.
You got it, guys. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Excellent job, Aaron.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Record.
See this one. So Aaron is a marketing technology director with WFG's sister company, formerly known as West, now is My Home. So just a little bit about Aaron for those of you who don't know, maybe you're new and haven't attended a meeting with us just yet. So Aaron is a psychology-driven digital marketing coach and speaker. He helps real estate teams, solo agents, and mortgage professionals go from good to great by uncovering blind spots in their business and implementing innovative systems in areas of brand development, lead generation, CRM, and social media. Aaron is an Inman ambassador, Inman contributing author, podcast host, and one of the only NAR certified technology instructors in the country. So as a part of My Home, formerly known as West, as I mentioned, the consulting division of WFG family of companies, Aaron is a consultant with some of the top agents, or has consulted with some of the top agents and brokerages in the country. And just a reminder for all of you on the call today, so Aaron's services come at no cost to the clients of WFG Title. And Aaron's goal is to simply help you get in front of your desired prospect and help you turn those into closed transactions. And with that, I'm going to hand the mic over to Mr. Aaron Lacey. Aaron, take it away. Thank you.
Awesome, Joe. Thank you so much for that great introduction. And welcome everybody to today's session on TikTok for loan officers. So again, as Joe mentioned, I'm Aaron Lacey. Welcome everybody to the session today. I know we've got a few additional folks coming in. Joe will be admitting everybody into the room today. So we're going to cover TikTok for real estate. And I am excited to dive into TikTok and show you the opportunity that exists for you, a loan officer in the mortgage space for real estate. So regardless of the location you're in, there is a big opportunity for you to build an audience, stay top of mind, and generate business